Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we're back with another pointers problem. And this problem is one that has destroyed America, essentially. Old presidents. Pointer's problem is old presidents. You're too old. You're too old. Little Pointer, your thoughts?
The most despicable old president is Donald Trump.
Why do you say that, Little Pointer?
Well, on YouTube, I saw this video. It told me what Donald Trump eats every day.
What does he eat every day?
KFC in the morning, Starbucks for drinks.
What? Well, you know what? We might get into some of that on this episode of The Last Talk Show. So sit back, relax, and
get ready for another episode on The Last Talk Show.
Let's dive right in.
ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to yet another episode of your favorite show. Yes. Thank you so much. It's always an honor and a privilege to state this statement. Others have come before us, others will come after us, but this is the last talk show. Clap it up! How exciting it is to be with these two wonderful people to the right of me. They are my brothers in Christ, but also brothers in love. I just love them, and I'm so glad they came out today. I need you to make a big, hearty Black church welcome for Keith and Mike. Clap it up! They are the best. They are wonderful. They are awesome. Mike has been on the show before, but this is Keith's first time. And when he reached out, I was ecstatic, elated, and excited. So I want Keith to tell the viewer just a little about himself. Keith, tell him just a little about you.
Sure thing. My name is Keith. If you'd like to know my age, I'm 40 plus.
Looking good.
Yeah, I currently work for the VA.
Nice.
I house homeless vets in the HUD-VASH program. And it's a great feeling. I'm actually an undercover therapist posing as a case manager. So I do have my master's in family therapy.
Remember when he got his master? Clap it up for the masters. Good job, Keith.
And my emphasis actually is African American families. I mean, I definitely service all.
Right.
But my emphasis in my program was African American families in trauma.
What a blessing. Clap it up for Keith, having a servant's heart, working in the community, making it better. Thank you, Keith. Thank you, and God bless this man. And Mike, you were on the show this season, but we had to have you back. Mike, why don't you just get us up to speed? What has happened?
I'm still drawing. I'm still just writing crazy stuff. I'm an artist, and that's what I do, and that's me.
Clap it up for Mike.
That's all I do.
Clap it up for Mike and Keith MK. So excited to have them, and we're ready to analyze.
Also a full-time Godzilla fan.
Full-time Godzilla fan. So, both of them know how the show works. Keith has been a fan. He's liked, subscribed, and commented more than any of you. Get on Keith's level. So both of them know how the show works. We analyze culture. We have fun doing it. Are you ready for the first category of the show?
Ready?
Yeah,
Let's do it.
absolutely.
The first category is I Wonder. This is where life throws us wonders. You know, we have to wonder things, we have to postulate, we have to stipulate, we have to come up with conclusions for things that can blow our mind. But it's our job on The Last Talk Show to wonder. And we have the right to. So let's go to the first wonder. Wonder number one. Are the majority of rappers promoting evil things? I want to get the live studio audience's reaction on that. Okay, they're booing. I want to start with Keith. Keith, in your humble opinion, do you believe the majority of rappers are promoting evil things?
Evil? Well, I wouldn't say specifically evil, but they are pushing more negativity than anything.
That's true. Clap.
I mean, in a sense, and then it's almost cookie cutter now. Like everyone's speaking on the same topic. Everyone's have guns and drugs
in the street and
right,
his girl.
You know, they're all
basic.
Right. You know, so there's no real creativity now. So I would say that there's no authenticity, but evil. I mean, well, there are a few now.
Yeah.
You know, who are definitely with that.
Yes, yes.
So,
yes.
but yeah, I would say generally, probably not.
Okay, clap it up. I love Keith's perspective, and because evil is a strong word.
Right.
You know, it's different. Like Keith said, negative yet evil. A little difference. Let's go to Mike. Mike, your thoughts?
Here's what I think. Certain things are a little like negative, like with the guns and oh yeah, I'm gonna shoot them up. But I think the majority of it comes from like NWA. It comes from a message, like a point of view of where like blacks struggle and come from. And when we finally get wealth, it is glorious. Because it's like when you think of like for 100 years again the slavery, in slavery, blacks you ain't ever gonna have nothing because you're black and nothing like that. So we get our wealth, we're gonna flaunt it. If you gotta flaunt it, that's our power, and that's our way to being successful. And then look, we do build for our families, like when we get them, and it's just like we are able to support because the system is cruel, and it's like when we're forced into a certain way to have to it's not it's a way we make our money, and it's like. We got to survive, and we're not trying to be inherently evil or wicked. That's the way we have to survive in this world.
Clap it up.
And that's how we get our wealth.
Clap it up, okay.
And we're not really shooting and killing people. It's fiction. And look at Quentin Tarantino. Look at all the violence he does. We appraise him for that. He gets Oscars for it with Pulp Fiction and Django. We rap about it. And it's like, but you're evil, that's who you really are. No, that's racist too. So no, it's cinematic. Okay. It's fiction.
Yeah. All right.
It's
Clap it up for the both of them.
Oh, yeah.
Clap it up. Great analysis on this one.
Right.
I want to go to the next wonder as they both spoke on it, a little more humorous. Is Michael Jackson dead? I'm gonna start with my man Keith. Keith, is Michael Jackson dead? I'll say my grandma's always like, no, he's not dead. He's off on an island somewhere. And I don't know if she's joking or not.
Right.
Grandma, are you joking? Keith, what do you think?
I mean, me personally, I haven't seen him, but I would say probably the human, yes, but his music will live forever.
Clap that thing up. Well, that's good. Hello, live studio. That was good. The music, the legacy lives on.
Right.
But Mike, what do you think? A shorter answer.
I'm with him because I see that as a metaphor. I think he's actually dead. I mean, he looked dead before he was actually dead. But I'm just saying, like, his music, his legacy, that's what makes him immortal. That's what makes a man legend.
Clap that up. It's true. It's true. Now, I did see a video in 2009 when he passed. He was someone in a parking structure, and someone dressed like him got out of a coroner's van and got into like a limo and sped off. Could there be any validity to that video?
It's as debatable as the Patterson-Gimlin photo of '67. I'll just leave it like that.
What a key. You don't think? So Mike is saying no.
It couldn't be. It couldn't have been Mike. It had to be a stunt double or someone impersonating him. And there are a lot who actually look like him.
That's true. They get work done too. Look like
right.
Yeah.
So, but was it the actual Mike?
I don't know about that. Mike, if you're still out there, Mike, we love you on The Last Talk Show. Can we clap it up for Michael Jackson, the king of pop? Let's go to the next one. That was fun. Cultural analysis, the most iconic category of the show where we look at tweets. As Keith, I'm sure you know, Twitter is crazy. Mm-hmm. Twitter is its own world. There's no filter. There's no censor. People do whatever they want.
It's the video
on Twitter. Mike, you don't have a Twitter.
No, I do not.
Keith, do you have a Twitter?
I don't.
Oh, that's good. Okay. So they're going to see some of Twitter in its raw form. And we're going to analyze some tweets. Let's go to the first one. Working at Best Buy is a blessing and a curse. Because that discount we get is crazy good, bro. But because of that discount, I be buying unnecessary bleep. Because why not? Your thoughts on this, amigos? Live studio, hello, are you with us? Okay, he's going. I think this tweeter brings up a good point about when you work at a place and you get a good discount. Mm-hmm. And it tempts you because it's like when I was working at Chick-fil-A, House of Chicken, I got a good discount. And I would purchase more food than I needed. And it would go to play, So let's go with Keith. Keith, in general, have you ever had a job where you got a good discount, but it kind of worked against you at a time?
Unfortunately not.
That's good.
I wish I had a job where I could have gotten a discount.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess the only discount I got, I worked at Church's Chicken when I was like 20 years old.
Yes.
And I ate while I cooked.
So you were cleaning up?
That's awesome.
I mean, unfortunately, I got fired because I forgot to change the grease. But
Oh.
so we were cooking.
How dare you fire me?
Everything. We were cook. I accidentally cooked okra and French fries and chicken all in the same grease for about a month.
And now look at you. You're better than Church's Chicken could ever be.
Yes.
Now you're better than Church's Chicken will ever be.
Mike, let's get your thoughts. Have you worked at a place where you got a discount and it kind of worked against you?
I will tell you one thing though, like at the place I'm working at right now, it's like I get a free large pizza every shift with limitless fountain drinks.
And that's what this tweeted. It's a blessing and a curse.
It ain't no curse. That's free double pepperoni pizza and fennel sausage, man, with bacon and jalapeno.
Well, you don't need that every shift.
What's the problem?
Don't you care about diabetes and?
You can't. That doesn't exist. That's debatable too. No.
Okay. So both of them. I do want to go back to Keith. Live studio, you should have laughed. Mike made a great point. It was pretty funny.
Boo you, Tim!
I want to go to Keith. I want to see. You said you got fired from churches. What was that like? Well, first of all, what was it like working for Church's Chicken?
It was terrible.
It was terrible?
It was terrible.
Why?
Because the grease flared up my acne. And then I wasn't good at the domestic stuff. I wasn't a great bathroom cleaner at the time.
Yeah.
You know, I wasn't even a good cook. So
It was a job.
it was just a job.
Yeah.
So when I got fired, they did me a favor.
Clap that up. And like Mike said, look at where Keith is now. Thank God he ain't
You're so above that.
Yeah. I mean, no disrespect to those that work at Church's Chicken. We do appreciate you.
Yeah,
but yeah.
If you're gonna be firing people because you're green, it's like.
I mean, everything tastes like chicken, so.
Right.
At churches, everything tastes bad.
My teenage nieces and nephews told me Twitter is for old people who have opinions that no one cares about. Audience, how do you feel on this tweet from Queen P or PQ? Okay. I'll start with Mike. Mike, do you believe that Twitter is for old people who have opinions that no one cares
It's
about?
more for Facebook. That's more for Facebook.
That's more Facebook?
Yeah, it's more Facebook.
Okay.
Twitter is like, nah, it's tweeting. You got all kinds of people tweeting all kinds of crazy stuff on there. Yeah, no, it ain't for no old people. Twitter ain't for old people.
Yeah. Keith, what are your thoughts?
I actually agree with Mike as far as the Facebook thing. I think there are more more baby boomers on Facebook than there are on anything. So, but you know, teenagers now, they really don't listen to older people anyway. So why should she care?
Yeah.
When did they ever did?
True. Clap that up, live studio audience. Let me get some thoughts on that. Wow, okay, live studio audience is really struggling. Thank you, James, for clapping instead of the live studio audience. I think it's significant that the niece and nephew told this person that. You know, so young people view Twitter as, you know, an old person's thing, but it really isn't. There are a lot of young people on Twitter saying crazy stuff. Right. Old people are normally on Facebook. That's a strange dynamic.
These must be nieces and nephews like that really don't know about social media much then.
Yeah. Let's go to the next tweet. If the live studio audience, I wish they'd clap it up, but I'm guessing the live studio audience is tripping right now. Netflix sucks. Can anyone recommend anything good on Netflix? Movies, shows, documentaries, whatever? I don't know about this. Let's start with Keith. Keith, do you think Netflix sucks?
Not at all. I mean, I did ransack it throughout the pandemic.
Right.
But,
oh yeah, me too.
But you know, then once you have different categories to choose from, I mean, like the documentary, actually, like those are great.
Yeah.
You know, so I mean, the one that actually caught me most recently was 13th, from the 13th Amendment.
13th Amendment.
Oh man, that's some great information.
Yeah.
You know, and it just really let you know like how strategic our country was.
Right.
And, you know, trying to minimize greatness on those that didn't look like them.
Yeah.
So
clap that up for Keith. That's a very good point. Let's go to Mike. Mike, do you believe Netflix sucks?
Yeah, that's another topic. But Netflix at one point was the greatest streaming service of all time. He had old shows like the '90s Spider-Man on. He even had Jimmy Neutron on there too.
Yeah.
He had all the great shows. Batman Beyond even.
Yeah.
But Columbo. But No, ever since everyone's doing a streaming thing now, even like what Starbucks has a streaming thing now. Oh yeah.
Starbucks has streaming?
I think so or something. Or they're gonna think about it or something like that.
Boo, Starbucks.
But no, it's just
God.
they've really declined in their film quality. I mean,
Yeah.
sometimes they get good films every now and again, but the place to go to is now more Hulu or HBO Max. But with HBO Max, you gotta deal with the buffering like a.
Yeah. Did you have to experience buffering when watching any of your stuff, Keith, or do you have Fios 5G network?
I do now, but I was definitely the buff master. I almost didn't finish most of my shows.
It's such a struggle, that buffer, and it just keeps loading and loading.
It gets good, then you just see.
Yeah, it's like that's not what I paid for.
No, that's
I
just-
will piggyback on the second statement of this tweet. Can anyone recommend anything good on Netflix? Keith touched on it with the 13th Amendment. I do recommend watching that. I know some of our white viewers might have an issue, but watch it still. It's very informative, and you still owe us our 40 acres and a mule. Let's go to Mike. Mike, can you recommend anything good on Netflix? Movies, shows, documentaries, whatever. One thing.
Sometimes they get good movies on there. Currently, they're streaming Training Day.
Training Day. Clap it up for Training Day. Training Day. Did you like that one, Keith?
Training Day
Day's
is a
solid
masterpiece.
It is really good.
It's an epic masterpiece. It's an urban masterpiece about what manipulation and corruption is.
Yeah. Clap that up. Clap that up. That's a good one. That's a good one. Let's go to the next tweet. Oh, boy. This is a crazy one. Let me make sure here. I've never wanted to punch that thing so much ever in my life. This ad is so annoying and cringy. Let me watch YouTube in peace, darn it.
Oh, darn.
And the picture here, Mike or Keith, have y'all seen this ad on YouTube?
No.
I was like, wait. So, meet local furries. Furry dating, simple, fun, and effective. Furrymate.com.
effective.
I don't even know. That's a whole other sick world.
You have to be looking up
That-
stuff
clap-
related
clap
for
it up
that
for
to
what Mike is
come
saying.
up, and it's like.
Clap it up.
No, I
That's
personally
true.
have never seen that. I've never seen. I don't. I mean, if you're into that stuff, I mean, hey, go about your way, be about your business, but I don't want to see that.
That's not a random ad.
No, it is not. See, so you do get random ads for maybe like this exercise white dude who always has his shirt off, like, hey, I can help you get shredded in a week. Like, we get those a lot, but this
This is
I've never
specific.
seen this
This is
either.
pretty
Yeah, I
specific.
think you were searching up some stuff you
Simple,
shouldn't have
fun,
seen.
and effective.
Yeah, that's pretty disturbing. We'll go to the next category of our show, expertise. Now, all three of us here have had our share, or maybe, no, hopefully not, maybe not, of exes. And what we do on this show is we look back on that experience. We don't have to dig up old demons and stuff that bothers us. But what we can do is learn from that experience and apply it to the given situations here, or even just the simple questions of life. Are we ready to dive into expertise?
Let's dive in.
Live studio audience, are you ready? Let's go to the first expertise. Expertise number one, and you have to choose A, B, C, or D. Your ex has moved on and has fallen into the arms of another lover. You haven't. What do you do? A, you go back to your ex singing Journey's hit song, Open Arms. B, go back to your ex and sing Jackson 5's hit song, I Want You Back. C, get the new lover out of the picture, in quotes. Or D, ask your ex if they are looking for some good old Mormon polygamy. Now, our fans submit some of this crazy stuff. This isn't all. So, live studio audience, how do you feel about this experiment? Pretty wild, especially D. I want to ask Mike first. Mike, you got to choose A, B, C, or D. What's happening here?
Oh, let's see, get the new lover out of the picture.
You're going with C?
No. I was just looking
That's
at
violent,
that. It's like,
Mike.
what is
Right,
that?
what
What
are
did
the
that?
motives?
That is,
Right?
yeah.
What does that
Like,
mean?
that's a
It's
little.
just-
You got it in quotes.
Yeah.
so normally.
Yeah, we're going with C.
You're going with C. Keith might want to move away from now. You're getting the
both
new
out the picture.
Oh my gosh! Well, you created an E. Let me go to Keith. We'll come back. Keith, A, B, C, or D? And you have a lovely wife, married man, but
I do.
you know.
But I do have a past.
You do have a past.
It's not a dark one.
And thank God.
But I should say I do have exes. I should
Yes,
say.
okay.
I really do. My exes were terrible.
Mine too.
So I guess I wouldn't want to get a picture. Sound a little OJ-ish, but
Right. Oh my goodness.
no offense, Mike. I was probably good at lip singing Michael Jackson's hits on one of his "I Want You Back."
Yeah. That's the most innocent It really is. Because D is reaching a lot. If you're going to talk about Mormon
I'm cool with being a side dude.
Oh yeah, you know, I'm not going to be no side or
thank
no
you.
basic. I want to be number one. So I'm glad. So neither of you chose A. You're not going to go back and sing Journey's hit Open Arms. Why not? Are y'all dissing Journey? Or just...
I've never heard of it.
I second that.
Never heard of it.
So now I come to you.
No.
Never heard that song.
Y'all making a hotter track. Oh my God, no. If y'all do, have you heard of the group Journey? They made Don't Stop Believing. Y'all have heard Don't Stop Believing. Keith, you haven't heard Don't Stop Believing?
I don't believe so.
Oh, don't stop believing.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, come on, y'all. Come on.
The Target song in aisle 5.
Y'all don't do me like that.
The
Don't do me
aisle
like
5
that.
song.
James, I know you've heard both, I hope. So they acted like they barely know
I
Journey.
think I heard that in the elevator at Kaiser.
That's the kind of music they play. Because it's like the most basic hot track.
Right.
Don't Stop Believing. Let's go to the
It's a
next one.
song you hear when you go to work and you say, "Don't stop believing."
Yeah,
It's
keep on. Yeah.
like it's just that. What? I have 5 more hours of my shift.
Yeah.
Like man.
Let's go to the last one. Oh, I'm having such a good time. This is a pretty lengthy one. You and your ex have just gotten back together after a 32-year breakup. Things have changed. Your partner stopped brushing his or her teeth and his breath that smells like a fresh baby's diaper. What do? A, tell your ex to begin brushing their teeth again. B, withstand the bad breath because love conquers all. C, stop brushing your teeth so your ex feels welcomed. Or D, end the relationship again for another 32 years. I want to start with Mike. Mike.
Well, I wouldn't pick any of these because if it's after 32 long years.
That's the thing.
32 do you know how much goes down in
32
years? Yes. No.
You gotta choose A, B, C, or D. You gotta choose A, B, C, or D. I'll come back. Keith.
D, in the relationship again for another 32 years.
What? But after 32, you missed them.
I
You wanted
was
them.
leading you on.
Dirty boy. Let's go to Keith. Keith, A, B, C, or D.
I mean, I would first tell them to brush their teeth.
Brush them teeth.
You know, and
That's good. That's kind of you, Keith.
you know, but if the toothpaste doesn't slay the dragon, I can no longer be.
can't do it.
No,
You
I'm
can't
not
do
a
it?
knight. No.
Oh yeah.
Slay that
Toothpaste
dragon.
never slays the
Rarely.
dragon. Toothpaste never
So
does.
y'all, there's no chance of B, like Keith just said. There's no chance for B.
Unless I have a deviated septum or something, I don't know. If I can't smell it, maybe.
If you
but-
can't,
That will have to be taken away from me. That my sense of smell would have to be removed.
that's what Keith.
Yeah.
Okay, so C.
was you.
Stop brushing your teeth so your ex feels welcomed. You wouldn't want to reciprocate, like you're hurting, we'll hurt together, like that.
No, two stinky breasts. That all we're doing is
A
fighting.
negative times a negative equals a positive. That's
You
not
want to kiss that?
Positive pyorrhea.
Positive.
No thanks.
No, thank you. No, thank you. Okay.
Kiss that?
I just say
No.
after if you don't brush, I have a rule. Like if you don't,
Please.
that you cannot say H words if you haven't brushed your teeth. Like no hi or
Oh yeah.
hey you.
Too breathy. You're getting them way.
Yeah, you're going for your depths
You're right.
with the
Right.
H's.
That's the real extra funk.
No.
You better just whisper. Hello. How are you? Good.
Just write it down.
Write it
That
down.
might even
Write it
stink. Who
down.
knows?
Write it down. I'm having too much fun. We're going overtime. We're going to go one more. Oh, a heated debate. What a way to end the episode. Heated debate, guys. This is how we're going to end out the episode. This can get crazy. Now, one of you has to choose a side. One of you has to choose the other side and debate it best. Whoever wins, we have a community tab on our YouTube page. You're going to vote. Whoever wins gets a little something. So let's go to the topic. Are you folks ready for the topic?
Sure.
Let's do it.
Yeah,
Let's see what
let's
we
do
got.
it.
Heated debate. Oh, you know what? Never mind. Maybe not. I can't let Keith do this.
I can do it. Look.
Okay, we're going to try it. And I hope Autumn doesn't fight me. Okay, we're going Nicki Minaj. And we're not talking about lusting or sex, nothing like that. It's just the doctor's work. We know they're both fake. So the doctor's work, that's what we're talking about. Nicki Minaj's package or Kim K's package in a total Christian way. Grandma. I'm gonna let Keith choose first. For the doctor's work.
Let's get to the doctor.
Which doctor completed the performance
Yeah,
better?
like which made it look better.
I would say Nicki Minaj's
Okay.
looks more realistic.
Thank you. Okay, and Mike, you're gonna have to choose Kim K.
Oh, I got a problem with that.
Okay, so Mike, I'll let you start. Why Kim K over
Well,
Nicki?
because look, no, there's something about Kim K's body that looks just really great in the outfit she picks, and it's just like there's some pictures where it looks like a bikini. You see dimples up in that. It's like I know it's fake, but it's like that's some great special effects work there, man. It's like some Rick Baker stuff, because that stuff looks great. I'm telling you, no, Kim K is just like
A lot of work.
Honestly, I choose both. But since I have to Kim K, it's like choosing heaven or paradise, and I'm like, hey,
This man like to fake Keith.
if I have to go to paradise, that's great.
Let me go to Keith. Keith, why? So Mike gave his argument. Why Nicki?
Because it's more proportionate. Last
Yeah.
I checked. You know.
Last you checked.
I couldn't tell you one of her songs either.
Me neither. Well, yeah, I guess not.
But
He's great.
I mean, it looks more real.
Yeah.
I mean, no disrespect to Kim K's, but
Right.
it kind of looks like a question mark. Like literally, like the leg is a.
Yeah, I see it. The little curve.
So
Goodness gracious. Mike, do you have a rebuttal? I mean, Keith kind of said, I do prefer proportional, better looking, but you're saying in clothing.
I didn't see that. I didn't see that question mark. I didn't see that. I just saw South. And
All right. You know what? Go to the community tab and vote. I want you to clap it up for Mike and Keith. Please, live studio, would you clap it up for these great guests? I love them both. They are wonderful and awesome. They're just great guys. And they came out, Keith, all the way from Fontana to analyze culture. Thank you, Keith. Clap it up for Keith, coming from far Fontana to analyze the culture. Before we end out, I do like to give the opportunity to plug social media so people can get to know you better. Are you comfortable, or do you not want to share? What do you think?
I mean, I'm already not that popular anyway, so I mean, I don't mind.
Okay, tell them how to find you.
Now I'm gonna sound old. Yeah, you can
On
find me
Instagram.
on. Yeah, there you go. Find me on Instagram. My name is Kegs Daddy,
Yes.
and that's for my oldest daughter.
Yes.
Yeah. Facebook. I'm not a Facebooker, but
Okay.
yeah.
Follow him. Search him up. Keith, clap it up for Keith. I love the man. He's awesome. And Mike, a talented artist. Tell him how to find you.
Monster Mikey 95, just in case you want to find some fun doodles of monsters, Bigfoots, cryptids, all kinds of assortments. Monster Mikey 95, just in case.
Clap it up for both of them. Follow them both. They're both really great.
Thank you.
Humble, genuine guys. Before we end out the show, I'd love to end out with a joke. Do either of you wonderful folk have a joke that you would like to share?
Why couldn't the little kid get into the pirate movie? It was rated R. R, because it's about pirates.
Clap it up for them. SpongeBob. Continue to like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. Follow these guys. Continue to check us out, and we're going to keep dropping more heat. Thank you. Clap it up one more time. Clap it up big. Clap it up big for Mike and Keith. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Little Pointer, and I would really like it if you like, subscribe, and shared. And check out our other videos here, and here. See ya.